We did it. That's much better. I have just been crying my eyes out, so I'm sorry if I have mascara down my face, not really sure because of that. That is about a year's worth of us going to charity shops, collecting bits for this cottage. I've shown you these hauls and I've been with you to the charity shops. I went upstairs and Ella was asleep, and we're at the stage now where like all the big stuff's done in here, which is amazing. So we can start like making it look pretty, and then they're just like small bits to finish. And I was like, I'm gonna clear the shelves and put nice things on them and sort of see what we have, what we don't have, what we need to get. And I picked up that box and I don't really know what happened. I can only assume that when I was at the top of the stairs, I like adjusted myself and then it fell through the bottom and all the way down the stairs. The only thing that survived is this. Well, not all these egg cups were in the box. There was 2 egg cups in the box and they survived. I think it's because they're like thick in the middle here. And then these 2 plates and a jug. Everything else, broken. Glasses, plates, pots. I'm so sad. I literally sat at the top of the stairs just crying my eyes out. So there goes my plan for having like quirky, cute plates that are all mismatched and cottagey. We're probably just gonna have to go to like, I don't know, IKEA or Habitat or something and get some, like a set. Or maybe I can find a set online that's simple. But that really has made me feel sad and sorry for myself, even though I know this is what you have to say with the internet is every time you feel sad about something you have to kind of caveat it by saying I know that there are people who are worse off. Although obviously I need a glass of wine. I suggested to Alex that maybe we go to the pub for a drink. Maybe that would cheer us up once she wakes up. Maybe not. Right now I might wipe the surfaces on the shelves and put a few things. I got a few bits from home, so maybe I can show you that. I double check everything I order so many times and I still get it wrong. Maybe it is also just ADHD, but who knows. I bought these tension rods so I could attempt maybe curtains on this window. Number 1, it's not going to work because there's granite and it's not a right angle. Number 2, this is not even long enough, not even slightly. Like, I extended the whole thing. I feel like not telling Alex because I feel like my brain is just not working at the minute. I think it's the sleep deprivation and doing this. I'm all over the place. Hilarious.
Roxy, if you could, stand there and I can literally put it on top of you.
Oh, it's not that time yet. You got an hour yet.
Ow!
Got an hour and a half until dinner time.
This is not. Take this. Keep it safe. Nah, okay, wait.
Ah! Good morning. We have so little left to do in this kitchen. It feels like the end is so close yet so far because there's so much mess. We've got these little cabinet drawer things on that we were going to get rid of and sort out, maybe put like just a cover on. And then we thought, well, actually it's kind of useful storage. If not for wine, then I'm going to try and see if I can find some little storage baskets that can slot in and out because there's no drawers in this kitchen. So it can act as like a little drawer that you could put maybe some utensils, things like that in. We didn't paint them because they'd just be too difficult to do. So, because they're like shiny material. So next is the kickboards, which we're going to cut and fit. And we also did get a couple things from Sainsbury's that I can show you. We've got a lovely microwave and I've ordered the matching kettle, toaster, coffee machine from DeLonghi. I got the idea because this is a DeLonghi oven and I thought, I wonder if they do like retro looking kettles, that kind of stuff, and they do. So got a lovely set that is going to look so nice in the kitchen. And I've done a bit of painting today. But we're so close. I started to get psyching myself out and getting a bit upset because I started to look at these shelves and I thought, why didn't we have them like on the top of the tiles? And Alex was like, no, don't start thinking that way, because the reason we didn't is because we're not massively experienced and obviously we didn't want to like ruin the tiles or anything. They also would be kind of like in your way maybe when you were using the work surface. because they're like not like shallow shelves or anything. Kitchen shelves, you kind of have to hang them a bit higher because they're deeper to accommodate for plates and stuff. So there was logic to what we were doing. But you know, when you reach, I'm sure lots of you do this, when you reach the end of a project, you start to second guess everything and start to think, oh gosh, is that right? Is that correct? Because you're kind of finishing, but it's not finished. So kind of looking at it going, oh, does it look right? I don't know. I started to question the yellow, because with this artificial light and this rainy weather, I'm like, is it really, really yellow? But I'm gonna hold out until it's all done. One thing I did see that I would like to do in the future, instead of retiling, is I saw this morning this on Liv Purvis' Instagram. She was showing a tour of her utility room, and she had diagonal shaped tiles, which I just thought were just out of date now, but she had them and they were kind of crisscross blue and white, and I thought maybe in the future I could paint these tiles so they're a bit less, you know, bright. That could be fun. Not now, but in the future. Anyway, I'm babbling on. Let's get these kickboards sorted. Okay, Alex just cut. He said he didn't film because he was a bit scared, but that is it in position, which looks pretty great. And I actually did just have a thought as well about these shelves, that because it's a bit awkward because they're for wine storage and that's not the most convenient thing. I mean, you could leave a couple for wine. Because I was wondering if we just take out a couple of the shelves so they could put some cookbooks in there. So we'll try that as well. But Alex is gonna try and fit this now whilst I put Eloin to sleep.
Alternatively, we leave 10 bottles of wine for everyone.
Off they come.
Yeah.
Maybe this is slightly boring, but this is what we got in Habitat. Some baking trays, nice little baking tray set, Pyrex jug. They had some really nice just stainless steel measuring spoons. So they had these, they were very affordable. I can't remember how much they were, but they weren't much money. Some wooden hangers, but they're upstairs, and then a Salter little measuring scale. What? Oh, the shells don't come out easily. Let's have a look, shall we? Seems like it's swollen, so it's not going to come apart. So annoying, because I was just thinking we could put chopping boards in there too.
Yeah, that would have been handy.
Yeah.
And we put it back together.
Hammered together, yeah.
Mallet it in.
Yeah. We did it. We didn't film it because we did it in a very haphazard way, but we did it. See, that's much better. Much better. I like having the small one at the top. We could have done it where we had just one in the middle, but I like having the small one at the top because of the fact, like I said, we don't have drawers. And I've ordered those wicker baskets, so we can have a wicker basket in here that has some cutlery, and same on the other side, it can have some utensils. And then I'm imagining maybe some chopping boards or cookbooks or just kitchen stuff that you can just slot in there. So it's going to provide extra storage because obviously we've only got cupboards. Yay! So we have all our kickboards. Now you just need to install them.
Yay!
Good morning. So I've come to the garden centre because my dad's coming around to help today, and I thought we could pick up maybe hydrangeas to go out the front, because we cleared it last year but the weeds are kind of growing in and we haven't actually filled it with new plants. So fingers crossed they have something here. If not, we can just get some house plants because I want some bits for the kitchen. So hopefully I've got to find my dad now. That plant has filled that space beautifully. I've just started gathering bits on the table. Also got this plant with this lovely little lemon kind of slightly scalloped pot. And then I got an ivy plant, and these pots I got from home. It's slightly too big, but I feel like I could pot it into the pot itself. And then the other plant we got is in here, and I've just put it on the top here. I'm not sure which ones are going to go where, but I've just kind of put them, I just put them in place for now. I feel like that might look better in the kitchen potentially, and the ivy should go there, but the kitchen is a complete tip. But Just putting these things on the table has felt like, oh, I can get the vibe. But I need to tidy this kitchen whilst Elowen sleeps so I can kind of start to put things into place. After the disaster yesterday, I have added some bits to my Dunelm basket. I have a really bad track record with Dunelm. I buy things and then they arrive and they're either not what I thought they were, or I've ordered the wrong thing, or I don't like them. So I'm slightly dubious, but I know that in terms of like time constraints and for our own, I guess, just getting it done, they have a really nice set of plates and bowls that are like white with some mugs, and there's a few other like things like chair cushions, that kind of stuff that would work really well. So fingers crossed that order is applicable. I've asked Alex to look at it. My dad is outside cutting down a fuchsia plant because it's right in the driveway and it kind of is in the way. I've noticed since sort of living here that when you arrive and you're trying to get your stuff out with a baby, suitcases, that kind of stuff, it's very much in the way. So I feel like it should just go, and then I feel like I could plant a few little grasses, low plants with some gravel, maybe a little light so you can see, like a solar powered light, so it's more spacious in the driveway. I bought some cookbooks from home and look how perfectly they slot into there. I am going to replace one of them with my new cookbook once it arrives, because it is out on the 6th of March. So if you haven't pre-ordered my cookbook, A Year in a Cottage Kitchen, I'll leave a link to it below. It is just something I'm so proud of if you missed the announcement video. It is a seasonal cookbook and it's got loads and loads of beautiful imagery of Cornwall, recipes that are based on plants, cooking from scratch at home, cosy recipes, comforting recipes, and also the Cornish influence. And I feel like so many of you would absolutely love it. It's like the perfect thing to have in your house just to flick through, because we poured so much love into the immersive feeling of the book. So I'll leave a link to it. It's out very, very soon. And I hope you will love it when it arrives. I'm so excited to finally release it.
I'll cut it right back as far as I can, but it will grow again.
Please ignore my hump back. I've done something to my back, probably because of just being exhausted by all of this. So I've got a hot water bottle on my lower back, and I'm going to be a humpback for now. I'm not going to overthink this too much where everything goes, because I'm going to have to move things when the bits arrive, because we've not got plates and bowls, that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to put things on the shelf. I was originally thinking of having the plates and bowls over here, but because I can't slide, the dishwasher's here. When you pull the dishwasher out, it's kind of in the way of you then putting the stuff away. So I said to Alex, we don't want the stuff to be up here because you can't move any further. And it's kind of like, you'd be like reaching. So I thought, okay, all the plates and stuff should go over here, because then you can just do that. So that was my thought process. Maybe they can be on both sides, I don't really know. Might have to be on both sides because you don't want anything out of reach on the top shelf. But everyday stuff should be on the lower shelf. So the bowls can be stacked. They probably actually do need to be dispersed, because of the weight. Alex will he'll get anxious about the shelves holding the weight of everything. Plates on this side. There are some things that didn't get destroyed when they fell down. These are gorgeous plates. I'm debating whether to put these on the wall or just stack them at the back of these shelves. They are it says 1837, 1930s it says on the front, so obviously that's not really suitable for eating off, apart from the fact that I don't want people to put these in the dishwasher, because I think pre-1960s it's just not safe because of what was in the paint. I don't know whether to hang these on the wall or like put them up at the top like this, but then do you run the risk of people using them without realising? Also, I feel like they're too colourful right next to these tiles. It might be that here, actually, I just take those ones home because they could look quite nice in my house. Cutlery is going to go in a basket there. That's for utensils. This is just a cute little thingamajig. And then for mugs, I'm going to get some hooks. Just got a delivery from the linen yard. I'm just totally forgetting what this even is. This is definitely for me. Okay, what is this? And also from Dunelm. I don't want to seem exasperated in this video because, well, I am exasperated. My back hurts a lot. Oh, they're the curtains! So these are the same curtains as the kids' room. Basically the curtain pole in the living room is a bit too thin for the curtains, so we need a thicker one because they're heavier curtains. These will be lighter curtains, so we're going to put the curtain pole in here and hang it by the door just to hide those pipes and also make it feel cozy in here. And then potentially we'll match them on this window, or we'll do blinds. We're not really sure how to figure out where to put the curtain pole in the window because it's like inset, and if you put them on the curtain pole out, they're kind of in the way of the sink. But yeah, we've got some nice stripy curtains to go on this door, and the other curtain could potentially go up there, but I feel like we can do something else with the other curtain. Anyway, that's that. What else has come from Dunelm? I can't remember. I feel like I've just ordered all the other bits from Dunelm for all of the plates and everything, so hopefully that will come soon. And also ordered some hydrangeas for the front because I did go to the garden centre this morning and they didn't have many hydrangeas because of the time of year, I guess, and we thought white ones would look really nice at the front and it will keep it simple, so we'll plant the hydrangeas. Hopefully they'll fill the space, and then we can just plant, like, you know, smaller seasonal flowers around them. What is this? So maybe this is the lamp. This is the lamp. Glasses? Fragile. No, this is the lamp, surely. This is the lamp for the kitchen because there's spotlights in here. If you're like me and you don't love overhead lighting, sometimes you want cozy lighting, so you can just switch the lamp on instead. And I got a small one because we did try a larger one in here and it just felt too large. So this is only like £15 and it's really tiny. Also upstairs, we actually, because lots of you said that you thought that the lamps in the top room didn't work, and I think I agreed, and I think that it's the height of them, they were too small, the colours, the vibe was off. And so I remembered that at home in the nursery, we have these lovely stripy poofy lights that didn't really work in the room anymore because we're going to get rid of the double bed and have a bed for her in the future. That nursery like isn't designed for, it's not been finished as a nursery or a kid's room yet. It's kind of just, it looked lovely anyway because it was a cute kind of girly room anyway. So I just thought those lights would actually be perfect upstairs because they're stripy. They're like a pinky red, the stripes, which matches the blinds in a nice way, but not too matchy-matchy. And then when we do the nursery or her room properly, we can pick the lights that suit the room and the space. Maybe something that's a bit more fun or for like children, because I want to design that room specifically. Oh look, how cool! So it's like a little... Do we have any light bulbs, Alex? Spare? But it's just like a standard little lamp. You can come and look.
What kind of bulb does that need?
I have no idea. I've been in a relationship with you for 15 years and I've never had to worry about these things.
E14 max 7 watts. Come on.
I think the thing in relationships is you both figure out what you know and what you're good at, and then you don't have to worry about it. So I've never had to worry about bulbs because that's Alex's job. And there's probably lots of things that you wouldn't know about that I worry about. I don't think you would know like what things to buy for a house, like what kitchen stuff and bedding and that kind of thing, as much as I do. It's even got, so this is 15 quid, and it's even got like quite a nice cable that's like rope rather than a plain one, because that will be slightly visible.
Is it weird with the trailing cable?
But there'll be stuff in front of it. Oh, there's a big flower in front of you, sorry. So over here I thought could have kettle, coffee machine, and it will have mugs. So no, you won't see, but I just didn't want to have like a large lamp taking up loads of room because that's pointless. Or it could even go on the shelf, you know. I love a lamp in a kitchen. So something very special my mum did was paint the house. This is the view from the street. She has changed it a bit just to make it prettier because she got rid of the driveway and the kind of cars and stuff, but this is a lovely watercolour and there's lots of paintings of hers around the house, and if you want to check out her account, you can buy her art as a local Cornish artist, and also she will do commissions. So if you wanted a lovely little picture of your house, then she could do that. But I feel like this would look lovely up on one of these shelves, so let's give that a go. And if not, if it doesn't fit the vibe, then I figured it could either go here or up the stairs. I've decided I actually feel like there is a mackerel painting that would look better there. I think this should be hung somewhere because it is the house. So I feel like it needs like more pride of place somewhere. Good evening. My back has got progressively worse, but we have a delivery so I can put these in place. Just it's such a slow progress day because Alex is so unwell and my back hurts so much. Oh my goodness. It's like a texture. I thought it'd be the set. It's not the same colour as the microwave, that's annoying. I think they've been matching set. I was under the impression that they matched the microwave and the toaster and everything. Apparently not.
I did try some.
They're all different. This one isn't textured. And it's a different, this is crazy. So anyone else who's like Alex and I would want things to be like this, they are all different. I found it all on Dunelm in sage green and then I was like, oh, I wonder if they have cream. And then I found it on Amazon in cream for the cheapest. And I think I bought them separately, so now I'm thinking, is it just because I've got them separately and the ones that you buy as a set are matching? So I think what it is that the kettle and the toaster match and the coffee machine is just kind of added on as like a, you can also get the coffee machine, but it's not gonna, yeah, okay, so the toaster and the kettle match. So maybe with that in mind, they should go next to each other. Although you'd want the coffee machine and the kettle next to each other, wouldn't you? So here they are. So you can see that these have this like textured material and they are the same cream. This isn't textured, it's like shiny. And then this microwave is just a totally different colour altogether, but it's probably because it's from a different range altogether. It's more of like a yellow cream. I think it's fine. I'm probably overthinking it because I was kind of thinking it makes sense to have a toaster and a microwave next to each other, but they look so different.
The microwave we bought yesterday is on sale today.
Are you joking? So Alex has looked it up and apparently that microwave is from the same range. So I don't know what's gone on with the design team there. They've just got the colours different because so many people will buy this hoping that they're the same colours. Does the microwave come in different colours?
Sage green.
Well, I wonder if the sage green is the same. Interesting. Good morning. The house is a crazy mess. I'm just gonna sit down for a second because I feel like this vlog was all over the place. I feel like this vlog has been a vlog of me just chatting nonsense to you. I don't even know what stuff I've shown in terms of like renovating. Hopefully you're just in it for the ride at this point because I'm at the stage where I do not have the capacity with a young baby to be thinking about whether these videos make sense or whether I'm filming the right thing whilst also renovating a house and not being at home because we don't have a reprieve from it because of the boiler being broken. Again, I caveat everything like this. I'm saying I'm literally the most privileged, lucky person on the planet. But I'm just saying that it does make it harder because our home is about a 40-minute drive, 45 minutes drive. Well, at the minute there's quite a lot of road work, so sometimes it can take up to an hour to get home. So it's not like we're close and there's no boiler at home, so we're not like kind of going back and forth or anything anymore, which is also quite challenging, honestly. And obviously because we're trying to DIY it, the last few days, this weekend, I didn't film anything because we had so much to do and we were just like, look, our boiler's getting fixed this week. We need to just get this stuff done. So I'll put some pictures of the deep cleaned oven that I did over the weekend. I was so happy with how it turned out. It's such a lovely oven and it just needed a good old scrub. So I used the barkeeper's friend on the outside and the inside. We took the glass out, got all the grease that had congealed. It was very satisfying. Scrubbed all of the wire racks. And yeah, it looks so much better. It's never going to be perfect, it's not a brand new oven, but it looks so good. I also scrubbed the tiles. I used this grout cleaner, I think it's HG cleaning brand. I'll also insert a picture. I scrubbed each grout on each tile with a toothbrush and then scrubbed each tile to get all these sort of marks just over the years, and they look so good. Hopefully, if anything, this series has taught you that if you're feeling rotten about your kitchen and not being able to afford a renovation, sometimes it's actually incredible how much you can do with what you already have. You can make a kitchen that maybe looks a bit tired look so much better without spending loads of money. You can put new doors on, you can paint things, you can clean things, you can style things. For me anyway, I'm kind of bored of seeing the same kitchens that are brand new and fitted and look like that kind of lovely farmhouse cottage vibe, where everything is brand new and perfect. You can do so much with a kitchen or with your home by just updating some paint and some styling. And if anything, it kind of looks more charming. And since doing this project, when we were like at the beginning, I was saying how much I wanted to change the tiles and how I wanted to put like tongue and groove paneling on. Maybe one day we'll do that, but since painting the room and finishing and putting some styling in there, I actually kind of love the tiles. I feel like they just look quirky and fun and not perfect and not like this kind of curated look. They look a bit different, which is really nice. So yeah, that's what we were doing this weekend. Alex also has nearly finished this door. This was something we were going to hire a carpenter to do because we took these wood frame off so that we could fit the floor. Sorry about all the children's stuff. So he had to cut it, but he did it himself and it looks really good. He just needs to nail it in, but he cut it and sanded it, so we're learning a lot. Today we just want to sort of tidy up a little bit and bring the house back to normal because there's tools everywhere. Anything else is going to be snagging, hanging pictures, stuff like that. So I'm really hoping the next vlog maybe be a little mini montage of all the finishing touches, and it will be a final tour and we'll be open for spring and you can book it. Like, that's crazy. So thank you to anyone who's been watching these vlogs and encouraging us along the ride. It has been crazy doing this whilst pregnant with a baby. Hello.
Hello.
Do you think this is going to be our last renovation vlog? I think so.
Oh, I can have a lie down.
Now let me show you the state of this kitchen and then we can finish the vlog. This room, you can see our breakfast, but see, look how fun the tiles are looking. It's looking incredible. We finished the kickboards. We put these doors in, well, Alex mainly. I did some finishing touches like painting the skirting. The floor is looking sparkly clean. Hopefully the next video will be, well, yeah, no, it will be. I'm gonna say it will be. It'll be a nice montage of all the finishing bits and a full tour of it all done. And maybe there'll be a semi, like, you know, an added extra bonus renovation vlog where we do some stuff in the garden because that's something separate. It's been so rainy, it's just been impossible to do anything outside. We need to paint the gate, but it's never been dry enough. We haven't had a single day of no rain to paint the gate because it needs to dry out first. Anyway, love you all. We'll see you in the next one.